Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Tuesday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. After today's price movement, though, a couple of lines, or I should really say a couple of levels, which I will denote with lines, have really made themselves apparent. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just get rid of that. Sure, that level and annotation still pertains, but from a presentation standpoint where I sit, I want to try to keep this as clean as possible and don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere. But as far as those two levels being concerned, that first level being denoted by the green line down here is just kind of that overarching area of support at $5.65. Now, it wasn't tested today. I suppose maybe you could, that's probably a stretch to say that I got within the range right there. But point here being that 565 is indeed that overall area of support, or in other words, as I map out kind of the pattern that's taking shape, the lower portion of what would be considered a sideways channel. On the flip side of things, or in other words, the top side of this sideways channel, the area of resistance, well, that is where the 605 mark comes into play, which where you can see was, rejected the price there, and then also rejected it right there. So I'm not saying the price can't break above 605 or anything like that. I'm just saying that apparently, according to the story that's being told to us via the chart, the price is going to have to bring its A game if it's going to be able to not only break above that level, but also stay up above it. But until then, not much else to say really until something happens. Again, what do you mean by, how do you define something happening? Well, either a breakout to the upside of the pattern or a breakdown to the downside of the pattern. But before that, it's kind of just, now if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, then yeah, this could be a magical and mystical area to just, buy and sell back and forth, back and forth. But from an overall chart perspective, not much else can be said until something happens in regards to the price moving, relative to that channel. So who knows, maybe a breakout or breakdown will happen tomorrow. We'll see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.